Wait, stop scrolling. This is not by chance. I am Archangel Michael, and the fact that you are hearing this right now means the heavens chose you. There is someone who once loved you deeply, someone who left this world, and yet their voice is echoing through eternity, calling me to deliver this urgent truth to you. Their soul has been restless, waiting for you to listen. Every shadow, every strange silence, every dream you could never explain, it was them. And now, finally, I am here to break the silence. What I am about to reveal will shake you, because it is not just a message, it is a prophecy that was hidden from you all along.
Child of light, listen to me carefully, because what I am about to tell you is not an ordinary message. It is not something born from imagination or chance. The moment you pressed play, a door opened in the spiritual realm, and the one you loved, the one who left this earth before their time, stepped forward, whispering your name into eternity. They called me, Archangel Michael, to stand before you right now, and I obeyed, because your soul has been drowning in questions, in grief, in silence that nobody else could break. Tonight, the silence ends. For nights, you have wondered, where are they now? Do they see you? Do they know the pain you carry? You have looked at the sky, at the stars, hoping for an answer, but only emptiness met your gaze. You tried to move on, but their memory followed you like a shadow. And even when you laughed, deep inside you felt that emptiness, that absence, that wound which time could never heal. Am I right? Now hear me. They never left you, not for a single moment. Every time you felt a sudden warmth when you were alone, every time a song played that reminded you of them at the exact moment you thought of them, every time a dream brought their face before you so vividly you woke up in tears, that was not coincidence. That was them trying to reach you. But the noise of this world blinded your ears, and so they called upon me, the protector of souls, the breaker of chains, to carry this message directly into your spirit. They want you to know. They saw your tears. They saw the nights you cried into your pillow so no one could hear. They saw the way you blamed yourself, the way you thought you could have done something, anything, to keep them here. And they need me to tell you this. It was not your fault. You must stop punishing yourself. What happened was written long before time touched this earth. Their departure was not abandonment. It was a crossing, a sacred transition. And now, from where they stand, they are closer to you than ever before. Child, do you feel that chill on your skin right now? Do you feel that heaviness in your chest lifting, even just slightly? That is their presence. They are here, leaning close, listening to your heartbeat as I speak. You are not alone. You were never alone, and you will never be alone again. But listen closely, because this is only the beginning. What they need to reveal goes far beyond comfort. There is a truth, a hidden truth that they carried with them beyond the grave, and they have chosen this moment, this exact night, for it to be revealed to you. And once you hear it, nothing in your life will remain the same.
Now listen very carefully, child of eternity, because from this moment forward, you are stepping into a realm where the unseen becomes visible, and the silent begins to speak. What I will reveal to you is not random. It is not imagination. It is the truth your soul has been crying for. And if your heart trembles as you hear these words, that is because the one you loved is standing beside me now, whispering into my voice, guiding these words straight to you. Do you remember the nights you woke up suddenly, at the same hour, with no explanation? The clock would glow with that strange number over and over again. Sometimes it was 3:33, sometimes 4:44, sometimes another sequence that made no sense to you. You brushed it off as coincidence, but it was never coincidence. Those numbers were the whispers of heaven, your loved one reaching out, trying to shake you awake, trying to tell you, I am still here, I am watching, I have not left you. Every time that number returned, it was their proof, their sign, their code, and you missed it because you thought the world had forgotten you. But heaven never forgets, and neither did they. Do you remember the feather you found where there should have been none? The sudden song on the radio that carried their memory? The flicker of the light in an empty room, the sudden chill of air, the whisper of their name in your heart? Child, those were not illusions, those were signs. They have been trying desperately, endlessly, to break through the veil of this world to reach you. But you kept asking for a louder sign, something bigger, something undeniable. And so now heaven has sent me, Archangel Michael, to tell you what you refuse to believe. Your loved one never left you. And now they are showing me something, a memory, a moment in your life that you keep replaying over and over because it haunts you. Do you remember that day? The last day you saw them? The last words you spoke? Or maybe the words you never said? The regret you buried in your heart like a burning stone. You think, if only you had done something differently, if only you had spoken differently, they would still be here. Child, they are shaking their head right now. They are saying to me, tell them to stop carrying this guilt. Tell them to let go. Tell them they did enough. And so I tell you, with all the authority of heaven, it was never your fault. It was never in your control. You must release this weight because they do not want you chained to the past any longer. But there is something even greater, a truth they carried with them into eternity. They are showing me now a path, a destiny that belongs to you. They are saying you have not yet stepped into your purpose. They are saying you are still living half asleep, still doubting yourself, still afraid to rise into the fullness of who you were meant to be. They have been watching you stumble, watching you question, watching you dim your own light because of fear. And now they cannot stay silent any longer. They are telling me this is why they had to leave. This is why the pain came. This is why the storm broke their life open. Because it was only through loss, only through heartbreak, that they could awaken. Child, what if I told you the very pain you thought would destroy you was the fire that would shape you into who you were destined to become? What if I told you that their leaving was not the end, but the beginning of your awakening? What if I told you that tonight this message is not only comfort, but a calling into a higher life, a divine mission that heaven itself has written for you? Would you dare to believe it? Would you dare to let this message pierce your soul and finally accept that you were chosen for something greater than your suffering? Feel your heart racing right now. That is not fear. That is recognition. Your spirit knows this is true. And your loved one is standing behind you, their hands on your shoulders, whispering, do not give up. Do not stay small. Do not stay broken. Rise, because I am with you still. But I warn you, this is only the beginning. The deeper truth is still hidden, waiting to be revealed. And when you hear it, you will never see your life or your loss the same way again.
Child of eternity, lean closer now, because what I am about to reveal is not light. It is not simple comfort. It is the deeper truth that has been hidden from you, the very reason your loved one could not remain in this world.
Their departure was not meaningless. It was the opening of a door, the shifting of destiny, the beginning of a path you have been too afraid to step upon. And tonight, heaven demands that you hear it. From the moment you were born, your soul was marked. You have felt it, haven't you? The sense that you were never quite like everyone else. The way your heart carried emotions too deep, too heavy, too vast for others to understand. The way you would sense things before they happened. The way you would feel other people's pain as if it were your own. The way you were drawn to light even while surrounded by shadows. You thought it was weakness. You thought it was a curse. But listen now. It was your gift, your calling, your birthright. And the one you loved, they were sent into your life not only as companion, but as mirror, as guide, as spark to awaken this truth in you. But when their time ended, when their journey in this realm closed, you broke. Your spirit collapsed under the weight of grief. And yet, child, can you not see? Even in their leaving, they were fulfilling their purpose. For their absence was the fire that cracked you open. Their departure was the thunder that shook your soul awake. If they had stayed, you might have continued sleeping, drifting through life unaware of your true power. But now you cannot ignore it. Their voice has carried across eternity to call me here, to tell you, you are chosen, you are marked, you are meant for more than you have been living. Look at your life. Look at how many times you should have broken completely, yet you still stand. Look at how many storms came against you, yet they did not drown you. Look at how many nights you thought you could not bear another breath, yet here you are, listening, breathing, alive. Do you not see? You were preserved for a reason. There is something only you can do, something only your life can manifest. And your loved one, they are standing beside me, saying, tell them not to waste it, tell them not to delay. Tell them their time is now. But I see your fear. I see the voice in your mind saying, but I am not ready. I am not strong enough. I am broken. I am alone. Child, do you not understand? Every chosen soul feels unworthy at first. Every light-bearer believes they are too shattered, too weak. But it is in the cracks of your soul that the light escapes most brightly. It is in your wounds that heaven writes its messages most clearly. Do not think your pain disqualifies you. Your pain is the proof that you were chosen. Your scars are not chains, they are keys. And tonight, heaven places those keys in your hands. Your loved one is showing me visions. I see you standing at a crossroad. One path leads to the life you have known, small, limited, weighed down by grief, chained by fear. The other path is frightening because it is unknown, but it shines with light, with calling, with destiny. And they are pointing to that path. They are pleading, take it. Do not stay where you are. Do not let my departure be in vain. Rise into the life we both dreamed of. Live not only for yourself, live for me too. Child, your destiny is not ordinary. There is a reason your soul aches so deeply. There is a reason you have been drawn to messages like this, as if something inside you knows you are being prepared. You are not here by accident. You are here because the time has come for you to awaken fully. And know this, the one you lost is not lost.
They are woven into your path, into your destiny, into your mission. Every step you take forward will carry them with you. Every victory you claim will echo in their soul. Every light you shine will honor their memory. This is how you will heal. This is how you will rise. But listen carefully, because the road ahead will not be easy. Heaven does not call the weak because the path is smooth. Heaven calls the broken because their strength can no longer be denied. And so, child, I must warn you, challenges will come. Darkness will test you. You will feel the weight of loneliness again. But in those moments, remember this: you are never truly alone. The one you loved walks beside you still. And I, Archangel Michael, stand as your shield, your protector, your sword. No force in heaven or earth can break what has already been written for you. Do you feel it now? That stirring in your chest, that trembling in your spirit? That is not fear. That is awakening. That is your soul remembering why you are here. And your loved one is whispering to you even now. This is only the beginning. The truth is deeper still. Do not stop listening. Because, child, in the next revelation, I will show you not only your destiny, but the hidden connection between their life, their departure, and your rising. The truth you never saw coming, the truth that will unravel everything you thought you knew.
Child of light, steady your heart, because what I am about to reveal is not an easy truth. It is not the kind of answer that calms your mind quickly. It is a truth that shakes the foundation of everything you thought you understood about life, about death, about your pain, and about the one you loved. And yet, this truth is the key that will unlock the chains that have bound your spirit for so long. From the very beginning, before the stars hung in the sky, before the earth turned upon its axis, your soul and theirs were written together in the book of destiny. You were not random companions in this lifetime. You were bound by divine design. Some souls walk beside us briefly, some for decades, some for eternity, but each plays a role that heaven itself ordains. The one you loved was given to you as anchor, as mirror, as flame to ignite the spark buried deep within you. And listen, their departure was not an accident, not in the way you believe. To your human heart, it looked cruel, unfair, senseless. You asked the sky, why them? Why now? Why in this way? You thought heaven was silent, but heaven was not silent. Heaven was watching, waiting for the right time to awaken you. Child, I must tell you the truth. The day they left this world, something in the spiritual realm shifted around you. A veil was torn, a door was opened. That grief you felt, that unbearable tearing of your soul, it was the moment heaven cracked you open so that light could finally flood in. Do you not see? If their soul had remained here, you would never have sought answers. You would never have searched for meaning. You would never have leaned toward the voice of heaven. Their presence comforted you, but their absence pushed you toward destiny. It was only through the breaking of your heart that the hidden chambers of your soul could awaken. And they knew this. Yes, child, they knew. Long before their final breath, their spirit knew its journey would end, and they carried the secret silently. They knew that their leaving would wound you, but they also knew that wound would become your doorway. This is the secret connection between their death and your rising. And now, I must show you what you could not see before. In every tear you cried, their soul was present. In every night you fell asleep with pain in your chest, they whispered your name across eternity. They were not gone. They were watching as your spirit slowly began to shift, as you began to ask questions, as you began to sense there was something more. They were waiting for this exact moment, this exact night, for me to speak these words into your life. This is the moment their silence ends. This is the moment heaven breaks through your grief and shows you the purpose behind the pain. Child, your suffering has not been wasted. Not a single tear was meaningless. Every sleepless night, every scream into the empty air, every memory that haunted you, they were all part of your transformation. Your pain was the soil, your sorrow was the water, your breaking was the seed. And now the time has come for the seed to break open, for new life to emerge. Do you not feel it? That burning in your chest, that heaviness lifting, that strange mixture of grief and hope rising together? That is the sacred connection, your loved one's departure awakening your true beginning. But I must warn you, awakening comes with a price. The path you are called to walk will not be easy. You will feel resistance. Shadows will rise to pull you back. Doubt will whisper louder than ever. But in those moments, remember this. Your loved one's death was not the end. It was the spark that lit the torch you now carry. And I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you, sword in hand, to protect you as you walk this path. Nothing, no darkness, no curse, no force can stop what heaven has begun in you. And listen carefully, because your loved one is speaking now through me. Their voices trembling with urgency, their words pouring out like fire. Tell them not to waste this pain. Tell them I left because their destiny required it. Tell them that everything they are about to step into, they will not walk alone. I will be beside them, unseen but unshakable. Do you feel that? That chill, that rush of energy down your spine? That is their presence wrapping around you even now. But the truth goes even deeper still. For their soul is not only beside you, it is woven into your very purpose. There is something heaven has assigned you to do, a mission only you can fulfill, and their spirit is tied to it. Every step you take toward your destiny honors them, fulfills them, completes what their own life could not finish. This is why they left, not to abandon you, but to merge their purpose with yours, so that together, even across the veil of death, you will fulfill a destiny greater than either of you could alone. Child, I know your heart is trembling, your mind struggling to grasp this mystery. But do not turn away now. The sacred connection has only just been revealed, and the deepest truth is still waiting. What you are about to hear next will not only heal your grief, it will unlock the future written for you since the beginning of time.
Child of destiny, now that you have seen the sacred connection between their leaving and your awakening, you are ready for the next unveiling, the divine assignment. This is the reason heaven has shaken your life, the reason the one you loved could no longer walk beside you in this world. It is the reason you have carried such unbearable pain, for hidden within that pain lies a purpose so vast, so powerful, that only through fire could it be revealed. From the beginning, your soul was chosen for more. You feel it even now, that strange sense that you are meant to do something greater, something that matters beyond this lifetime. You have felt it since childhood, haven't you? That pull inside you, the feeling you were different, set apart. But you buried it beneath the noise of life, beneath fear, beneath doubt. And so heaven, in its mystery, allowed your heart to be broken. Because sometimes it is only through loss that the soul awakens fully to its calling. Child, your loved one is speaking through me now. Their words are wrapped around mine like flame around a sword. They say, tell them the truth. Tell them that everything we shared, every laugh, every tear, every fight, every embrace, it was never wasted. It was preparation. It was training. It was shaping their heart for what is to come. Tell them that when I left, I didn't vanish. I stepped aside so they could step forward. Do you understand? Their departure was not an ending. It was a passing of the torch. You now carry both your light and theirs. Where they could not go, you must go. What they could not finish, you must complete. This is your divine assignment. It is greater than comfort, greater than healing. It is a mission that will ripple through generations, a mission that will echo beyond this life into eternity. But what is this mission, you ask? Listen closely, for I will reveal it piece by piece. Your mission is to rise above the chains that have bound you, the fear, the doubt, the grief, the smallness you've carried. Your mission is to walk in courage where others tremble, to stand in light where others bow to shadows. Your mission is to carry hope to the hopeless, to be the hand that lifts, the voice that speaks truth, the heart that loves fiercely even after breaking. For only those who have known true loss can pour out true love. Only those who have walked through darkness can carry unshakable light. And child, that is you. The one you loved knows this. That is why they are pushing you now from the other side. That is why you feel them in moments of silence, why your spirit trembles when their memory rises. They are urging you. Do not stay broken. Do not waste this pain. Use it. Transform it. Let my leaving become your rising. This is not just poetic. It is prophecy. It is destiny. Heaven will not let you return to the life you knew, because that life is too small for who you truly are. But child, I must tell you the truth. This path will test you. The divine assignment is not light. It will demand your courage, your surrender, your persistence. People will not always understand you. Some will doubt you, some will leave you, some will question your strength. But in those moments, remember this: you are not walking alone. Your loved one walks beside you still, unseen but unshakable. I, Archangel Michael, walk before you, my sword drawn, my wings spread, my light blazing. No darkness that rises against you will prevail, for heaven has already sealed your path. And now, hear this. Your loved one speaks again. Tell them I am proud. Tell them I see every step they take, and I am with them in every breath. Tell them I will never leave them. Tell them this is not goodbye. It is the beginning of our eternal partnership. Together, across the veil, we will complete what we were sent here to do. Do you feel that rush, that fire in your chest, that trembling in your soul? That is their spirit pouring into you, merging with your calling, awakening what has been dormant within you. Child, this is the divine assignment: to live boldly, to heal deeply, to rise fearlessly, to shine relentlessly, not just for yourself, but for them, for the mission heaven implanted in both your souls before time began. This is why you are here. This is why they left. This is why heaven sent me to you tonight. But listen closely. The truth is still unfolding, for there is yet a hidden layer, a deeper mystery about their departure that you have not seen. In the next revelation, I will show you the secret reason why they left when they did, and how the timing was not a tragedy, but a divine alignment that will change everything you thought you knew about your life.
Child of eternity, take a deep breath, for what I am about to reveal will pierce the deepest parts of your soul. You have asked yourself countless times, why then? Why in that moment? Why did they have to leave me when I needed them most? That question has haunted you more than the silence itself. It has burned you in the quiet hours of the night. It has stolen your peace. It has chained your heart in endless circles of pain. Tonight, I will answer. Tonight, heaven reveals what you were never told. Their leaving was not random. Their departure was not miscalculation, not cruelty, not accident. It was alignment. The very hour they took their final breath was the very hour your destiny clock began to strike. Heaven does not make mistakes, child. The timing of their departure was chosen not by fate's cruelty, but by divine precision. Their last day in this world was the first day of your awakening. You thought it was the end, but heaven called it the beginning. You thought it was loss, but heaven called it ignition. You thought it was punishment, but heaven called it purpose. Do you not see? The day they left was the day your true path opened. Do you remember that season of your life? Look closely. In the days surrounding their departure, your soul shifted. You began to see differently. The things that once distracted you lost their power. The things that once held you captive no longer mattered. That is because their leaving cut away illusions, tore through lies, and forced your spirit to rise. The timing was surgical, precise, divinely aligned with your awakening. And now your loved one speaks through me, their voice trembling like fire across eternity. Tell them it had to be then. Tell them if I had stayed longer, they would have remained asleep. Tell them if I had lingered, their destiny would have delayed. Tell them I loved them too much to let them remain unawakened. Child, do you feel that? That rush of grief and relief crashing together? That is truth colliding with your spirit. Their soul did not abandon you. Their soul sacrificed its presence in this world so that your spirit could awaken. This is why the timing was not a mistake. It was the ultimate act of love. But I know your human heart resists. I hear you whisper, but I was not ready. I still needed them. I still wanted them. And heaven replies, yes, you were not ready, but your destiny was. And destiny does not wait for permission. Destiny arrives like a storm, tearing apart what is comfortable so that what is eternal can rise. Do you understand now? The day they left was written before the foundations of this world. The hour of their departure was synchronized with the hour of your awakening. Heaven counted every second, every breath, and said, this is the moment. It was not to harm you, but to align you. It was not to destroy you, but to awaken you. And child, though you did not feel it, though you only felt emptiness, they were closer to you in that moment than ever before. When their eyes closed to this world, they opened to eternity, and the first thing they saw was you. They watched as you wept, as you shattered, as you screamed into silence, and their soul reached forward, wrapping around you, vowing, I will not leave you. I will walk with you still, even if you cannot see me. That vow was sealed in heaven. That promise still surrounds you now. But the timing has another layer, one even deeper. Heaven is showing me now the very season they left was the season your life was standing at a crossroads. You were drifting, doubting, hiding your own power. If they had remained, you might have continued that way. But their departure cracked open the slumber of your soul. It was the earthquake that broke the ground beneath you so new roots could grow. It was the thunder that shook you from sleep. It was the moment heaven decided you could no longer delay. Child, the timing of their departure was not the end of your story. It was the beginning of your mission.
And I, Archangel Michael, was sent to guard you through it. Every step since that moment has been watched, guided, protected. You were not abandoned to chaos. You were ushered into purpose. But listen carefully, for the truth does not end here. The timing was not only about your awakening, it was also about the generations to come, about people you have not even met yet, about lives you will touch without realizing, about doors you will open for others because of what you endured. The ripple of their departure is not small, it is vast, stretching across time, carrying light into places that would have remained dark without you. And now your loved one speaks again. Tell them I left when I did because the world needed them awake. Tell them my death was not a thief, it was a key. Tell them that even now every step they take honors me. Tell them my love did not end, it transformed. Do you feel their presence now? That shiver, that pressure on your chest, that strange mix of sorrow and strength, that is them. That is their soul reminding you, I am here. I was always here. I will always be here. Child, the mystery of timing is unveiled, but the story is not finished. Because in the next revelation, I will show you not just why they left when they did, but what waits for you ahead. The doors, the blessings, the breakthroughs that their departure unlocked for your life.
Child of destiny, now that you have seen the truth of timing, you are ready to glimpse what lies ahead. Do not tremble, do not resist, for what I will show you is not fantasy. It is the unfolding of heaven's plan for your life. The day they left was the day new doors were opened for you. Doors you could not see through the fog of grief, but doors that have been waiting, shining, ready to lead you forward. Do you wonder why, after their passing, certain people left your life? Why old habits began to fall away? Why certain paths that once seemed so clear suddenly closed? You thought it was loss upon loss, pain upon pain, but it was pruning. Heaven was stripping away what no longer fit your destiny. The ground was being cleared for something greater. Their departure was not just a tearing, it was also a planting. The soil of your life was turned over so that seeds of future greatness could take root. And now the first door stands before you. I see it in the Spirit, a door of courage. This is the door you will step through when you finally choose to stop living small. Fear has been your chain, doubt has been your prison, but heaven has unlocked the lock, and your loved one is whispering, "Step through. I am on the other side with you." When you walk through this door, you will discover strength you never knew you had. Courage will rise in your bones, fire will return to your heart, and the chains that held you down will break. The second door stands behind it, a door of healing. For too long you have carried wounds you refused to face. You buried your pain, you hid your grief, you tried to smile when your soul was breaking. But child, I see those wounds glowing like fire inside you, and heaven says, it is time. Through this door, your heart will be healed, not by erasing the past, but by transforming it. The pain that once felt like poison will become medicine for others. Your scars will shine as proof that survival is possible. The very grief that almost destroyed you will become the bridge that carries others into hope. And there is a third door, a door of calling. This is the greatest door,
the one your loved one has been guiding you toward all along. Through this door lies your divine mission, the work you were born to do. For your life is not just about survival, not just about existing. You were sent to impact. You were sent to shine. You were sent to awaken. And child, listen, you cannot run from this anymore. Your loved one's departure carved this mission deeper into your soul. Their absence is the fire that fuels your purpose. Every step you take through this door will honor them. Every word you speak will echo their presence. Every act of courage will fulfill what both of you were sent here to do. And listen closely, for heaven shows me visions now. I see people you have not met yet, lives you will touch, hearts you will lift, strangers who will feel hope because of your light. They will never know the depth of the pain you carried, but they will feel the strength of the love you now carry forward. This is the ripple effect. This is why destiny demanded your awakening. But child, the path ahead will not be without resistance. Darkness will try to whisper, "You are not enough. You cannot do this. You are too broken." And when those lies come, I will stand beside you, my sword blazing, my wings wrapped around you. I will silence the lies. I will push back the shadows, and I will remind you, you are chosen, you are shielded, you are unstoppable because heaven itself has sealed your future. And your loved one is speaking now again, their words echoing like thunder. Tell them I am waiting at every door. Tell them they will feel me with every step. Tell them when they are afraid to remember I am still their strength. I am still their love. I am still with them. This is not the end of us. This is the expansion of us. Do you feel that presence wrapping around you now? That warmth pressing on your shoulders? That rush in your chest? That is them. That is your reminder that you are not walking blind into the future. You are walking with heaven's hand and their spirit beside you. But child, what I have shown you is only the beginning of what awaits. For beyond these doors lies something even greater, a secret inheritance, blessings stored up for you that grief has blinded you from seeing. In the next revelation, I will unveil what heaven has prepared for you, the treasures that their departure unlocked, the gifts that are waiting, hidden, ready to be claimed.
Child of light, lean closer, for what I am about to reveal has been hidden in mystery until this moment. Many believe that when a soul departs, all that remains is silence, but this is not truth. When your loved one left the earth, they did not just vanish into eternity. No, in their departure, something was released. A transfer of blessings, a hidden inheritance, a spiritual treasure that belongs to you. And tonight, heaven commands me to reveal it. From the beginning of time, the Most High wove destiny not just as individual threads, but as a tapestry of souls bound together. When one life exits the earth, the energy, the gifts, the unfulfilled missions of that life do not disappear. They pass on to the ones left behind, to those chosen to carry the torch. And child, you were chosen. This is why you have felt new stirrings inside of you, urges you cannot explain, dreams that feel foreign and yet familiar. It is because their mantle has fallen on you. Do you remember the strange moments after their passing? How songs you never listened to suddenly spoke to your soul? How you began noticing numbers, signs, and symbols repeating? how your spirit started hungering for things you had never thought of before. This was not imagination. This was the inheritance being awakened inside you. There are 3 sacred gifts they left behind for you. The first gift, strength beyond human measure. This gift is already rising in you. Have you noticed that when you thought you could not go on, something always pushed you to rise again? That is not coincidence. That is not luck. That is their strength flowing into you. In the moments where you cry alone, in the hours where the world feels too heavy, their spirit presses into your bones, reminding you, you are stronger than you think. You will not collapse. You will rise for us both. This is the first inheritance, a supernatural endurance, a power that will carry you where your own strength fails. The second gift, divine protection. Their love has not died, it has transformed. In the unseen realm, it has become a shield. When accidents were avoided, when dangers passed you by, when you walked away unharmed from what could have destroyed you, that was not chance. That was their love woven into heaven's protection. They stand with me, Archangel Michael, as guardians over your path. You were never abandoned. You were never left alone. Every time you whispered, "Are you still with me?" the answer was yes, not only with you, but protecting you fiercely, ensuring that the enemy's traps would fail. This protection is the second inheritance. And the third gift, a key to your destiny. This gift is the most powerful of all. Their departure carved a pathway for you to discover your true calling. Without their absence, you would have remained in comfort, in routine, in illusion, but their passing forced you into awakening. It was the fire that burned away the false life you were living. And now you are standing at the edge of your true purpose. The ideas that keep coming to you, the visions that refuse to leave, the inner knowing that whispers, "There's more for you than this." These are not random. This is the key they placed into your spirit. With this key, doors that were once locked will now open. Opportunities will appear where there were none. This is destiny, child, and your loved one entrusted it to you. But listen carefully. This inheritance is not passive. It is not simply handed to you without action. You must choose to claim it. You must rise into it. You must walk forward even when fear tells you to stop. If you bury this inheritance, it will ache inside you. If you honor it, it will transform your entire life. And let me tell you the deeper mystery. Your loved one does not just want you to survive. They want you to thrive, to live the life they could not finish, to taste the joy they longed for but could not reach. Every success you experience, every dream you fulfill, every step you take toward your divine mission, it will echo in eternity as if they are living it through you. This is why their spirit will not rest until you rise. This is why I, Michael, was sent to you now. Child, I see visions. I see you standing on a higher ground, light shining from your hands, your voice carrying healing, your actions touching lives. And behind you I see their figure, smiling, radiant, proud, whispering, "That's my love, that's my warrior, that's my legacy alive." But heaven warns me to tell you this. There will be distractions, forces that try to steal this inheritance, people who try to belittle the gift inside you. Do not let them. You were entrusted with this treasure because you are worthy, because you are strong enough, because heaven knew you would carry it with honor. Protect it, nurture it, and above all, believe it. For the inheritance is not just a gift, it is a responsibility, a divine mission. And what comes next will show you exactly how to unlock it, how to use it, and how your life will never again be ordinary. Prepare your spirit, for the next revelation will open the final chamber of truth.
Child of light,
Listen with all your being, because now we cross into the most sacred chamber of truth. You have heard of the inheritance. You have felt its stirring, but unless it is awakened, it lies dormant, like seeds buried in the soil of your soul. I, Archangel Michael, have come to show you how to bring this inheritance to life, how to unlock it so that it flows through you like fire, like breath, like destiny itself. Step 1. Recognition. You must first see what has already begun within you. The signs were never random. The sudden urges to create, the unexpected strength that rose when you thought you would collapse, the dreams so vivid they left you trembling. These were not coincidences. They were the inheritance knocking, begging you to notice. If you ignore them, you bury the treasure deeper. But if you honor them, they begin to rise. Recognize them. Speak them out loud. Whisper, I see you. I welcome you. For when you name a gift, it comes alive. Step 2. Separation. Every divine inheritance comes with opposition. There will be voices in your life, people, doubts, distractions that will try to choke what has been planted in you. You must separate. Just as a gardener removes weeds so the seed may grow, you must remove the influences that drain you, belittle you, or confuse you. Your loved one entrusted you with their mantle. Do not let the careless words of others trample it. Even if it means walking alone for a season, step into separation. For it is in solitude that the gift expands. Step 3. Alignment. Do you know why you have felt restless, as though ordinary life no longer satisfies you? It is because your soul is craving alignment with its true path. The inheritance cannot operate in chaos. It thrives only in alignment with heaven's rhythm. Begin to notice what draws peace into your spirit. Pay attention to what ignites passion inside you. These are not small things. They are the compass of your destiny. Align yourself with them, and you will notice doors opening without effort, people appearing without explanation, opportunities forming as if guided by invisible hands. Step 4. Activation through action. Child, you cannot simply hold this inheritance in silence. You must move with it. Take steps, even small ones. If your gift is to speak, then speak. If it is to create, then create. If it is to serve, then serve. Your loved one did not pass this mantle for it to remain hidden. The moment you take action, the inheritance bursts into flame. And once aflame, nothing can extinguish it. Heaven responds to movement. Remember this, destiny is never unlocked in stillness. It is unlocked in courage. Step 5. Declaration. There is power in your words. Life and death flow from the tongue. You must declare the inheritance over yourself. Whisper when you wake, I carry their strength, I carry their protection, I carry their destiny. Say it again when fear rises, when doubts creep in, when loneliness wraps around you. Speak it until your soul believes it, until your atmosphere shifts. Declarations turn invisible truths into tangible reality. With each word, you awaken what was lying dormant. Step 6. Connection with the spirit of your loved one. Do not believe that death erased your bond. No, Love is eternal, and souls woven together cannot be undone by the grave. When you close your eyes, when you sit in silence, you will feel them near. Sometimes as a warmth, sometimes as a whisper, sometimes as a memory so vivid it feels alive. Do not dismiss these encounters. They are not fantasy. They are part of your inheritance. Through them, wisdom will flow, comfort will surround you, guidance will arrive in the most unexpected ways. They are not gone. They walk with you still. Step 7. Partnership with Heaven. This is the greatest key. Your inheritance is divine, and only by aligning with the Most High can it reach its full power. Pray. Call upon me, Michael, when fear strikes. Invite the presence of the divine into every step, for heaven has not just given you a gift, it has given you a mission, and no mission can be completed without heaven's hand guiding it. Every time you whisper, "Lead me, show me, strengthen me," heaven responds. Do not walk as though you are alone, for you carry armies of angels around you, waiting to move at the command of your faith. Child, listen carefully. Once you begin this activation, your life will shift. Old cycles will end. New paths will appear. Some friends will fall away. Unexpected opportunities will emerge. Strange coincidences will multiply. These are not coincidences at all. They are confirmations, each one a sign that your inheritance has awakened and is flowing. But beware, for as the light grows, the shadows will resist. The enemy fears your awakening, because once you rise, you will break chains not only for yourself, but for generations to come. Your loved one entrusted you with this because they knew you could carry it. Do not stop halfway. Do not shrink back. You are destined to become a warrior of light, to complete what they began, to shine brighter than they ever could. And when you walk this path, child, you will realize something astonishing. Your loved one has not truly left. For every victory you win, every prayer you speak, every destiny you fulfill, their spirit is with you, smiling, rejoicing, whispering, "You have made me proud. You have made my love eternal." This is the activation. This is how you unlock the inheritance. And now, prepare your heart, for in the next revelation, I will show you the final mystery, the hidden promise that will change not only your future, but the entire lineage of your bloodline.
Child of light, you have walked through the mysteries step by step. You have heard of the inheritance. You have learned of its activation. But now I must reveal the deepest secret, the final promise, the vow written into your very bloodline, hidden for generations, waiting for this moment. Listen carefully, for this is not for the faint of heart. This is not a story. This is destiny. Your loved one who left this world, they carried within them a sacred covenant, something heaven placed upon your family line long before you were born. But life, sin, and sorrow twisted it, buried it, and nearly erased it. For years your bloodline has suffered cycles of pain, of loss, of betrayal, of brokenness, each generation repeating the same silent struggles. Have you not noticed it? The patterns, the wounds that keep resurfacing, the battles that seem older than you are. These are not random. They are generational chains. But here is the truth. Your loved one, before they left, fought in silence to break those chains. They wept when no one was watching.
They carried burdens they never spoke aloud. And though they did not see the full victory, their sacrifice opened the door. Their departure was not an ending. It was a transfer. In their final breath, they whispered a vow to heaven. Let the mantle fall upon the one who can finish what I began. And heaven answered. That mantle rests now on your shoulders. Child, you are the bloodline breaker. You are the chosen vessel through which the curse will end and the promise will begin. This is why you have felt different, why you could never fit in, why the world tried to crush you before your time. The darkness feared you even before you knew your own name, because in you lies the power to alter not only your future, but the destiny of every generation that comes after you. Hear me now. The final promise is this: what was lost shall be restored. What was broken shall be rebuilt. Where there was sickness, there will be healing. Where there was poverty, there will be abundance. Where there was fear, there will be courage. Where there was rejection, there will be divine favor. Your family line will no longer walk in shadows. They will walk in light because you dared to rise. But child, this promise is not passive. It demands your courage. It demands your faith. It demands your obedience. If you shrink back, the cycle continues. If you rise, the cycle breaks. This is why heaven sent me to you, why your loved one's voice would not rest until you heard. They knew you are the one. You are the chosen. From this day forward, every step you take is not only for you, it is for those who came before and for those yet to come. Each prayer you whisper shakes the chains off your ancestors. Each act of faith plants blessings into your children's children. Do you see now? You are standing at the crossroads of eternity. Behind you are generations who suffered. Before you are generations who wait in silence for your courage. And above you, the heavens watching, whispering, "Rise, child of light, rise." But beware, with great promise comes great resistance. The enemy will not sit silently as you awaken. Temptations will come. Distractions will intensify. Old wounds may resurface, trying to pull you back into despair. Do not give in. When the shadows rise, call my name, and I will fight beside you. For I, Michael, commander of heaven's armies, have been assigned to guard this promise in you. You are not alone, never alone. And hear this final mystery. Your loved one walks closer with you now than they ever did in life. For in the spirit, distance does not exist. They are woven into your battles, your victories, your tears, your laughter. When you triumph, they rejoice. When you stumble, they whisper courage. Their mission has become your mission. Their legacy, your legacy. And one day, when you too cross into eternity, you will see them smiling, saying, "You did it. You finished what I could not. You broke the chains. You carried the promise. You turned our bloodline from darkness to light." This, child of light, is the final promise. And I tell you this with all the weight of heaven behind me. Do not doubt it. Do not delay it. For you are not only living your story, you are rewriting the story of generations. And when you rise, the heavens will thunder, the earth will shift, and the name of your family will shine like a beacon in eternity.
Child of light, listen to me carefully, for what I am about to reveal is not meant to frighten you, but to prepare you. The promise has been spoken, the mantle has been placed, the inheritance has been unlocked. But do not think for a moment that the darkness will allow you to walk into this destiny unchallenged. No, before the breakthrough comes the battlefield. Before the crown comes the crushing. Before the promise manifests, the tests will intensify beyond anything you have known.
You will notice it immediately in your mind, in your relationships, in your body, in your circumstances. Doors will seem to slam shut. People you trusted may suddenly turn against you. Things that once felt stable may shake. This is not because you are cursed. It is because you are chosen. And when a chosen one rises, the war around them rises too. The enemy has studied your bloodline for centuries. He knows the weaknesses, the triggers, the wounds that can pull you back into old cycles. He will use them all. He will whisper doubts in the silence of your mind. You are not worthy. You are not strong enough. This promise is too big for you. He will send familiar pains to make you question if anything has truly changed. He will tempt you with distractions, with illusions of comfort, with shortcuts that look easy but lead to destruction. Child, these tests are not to destroy you. They are to prove you. They are to forge your spirit into steel, to purify your faith, to burn away the fear that has chained your ancestors for generations. Heaven allows the testing because the weight of your destiny requires strength that cannot be built in ease. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Warriors are made in battle. And you are being prepared to carry not only your promise, but the hope of those who will come after you. But do not fear, for you are not alone. In every test, I will stand beside you. When the battle rages in your mind, I will sharpen your discernment, so you may separate truth from lies. When you feel surrounded by opposition, know that my army surrounds you still. When you are tempted to give up, remember, you are not fighting for victory. You are fighting from victory, for heaven has already declared your destiny secure. Mark this warning well. The tests will come in waves. Some will feel like small storms, others like violent hurricanes. There may be moments where you cry out, "God, where are you?" But I tell you, in those very moments, heaven is closer than ever. Silence is not absence, it is strategy. Your endurance in those silent hours will prove your faith stronger than any enemy. There will be betrayals. Do not be shocked, for some who walk with you now cannot go with you into the next season. They are tied to the old cycle you are breaking. Their departure will hurt, but it is necessary. Release them and trust that heaven will bring those who are aligned with your promise. There will be nights of weeping. Let them come, for every tear you shed in faith waters the seeds of your breakthrough. The more you cry, the more your roots sink deep. And when the morning comes, for it will surely come, your joy will not only return, it will overflow. Child, you will even face the greatest test of all, the test of waiting. The enemy will try to convince you that nothing is happening, that heaven has forgotten you. But the truth is, heaven is aligning everything behind the scenes. The promise is not delayed, it is being prepared to arrive in its perfect time. And those who wait faithfully will see a glory beyond imagination. So I command you, do not quit. Do not fall back into the patterns of the past. When you feel weak, call my name. When you feel alone, lift your eyes, for the hosts of heaven are watching, cheering, fighting alongside you. Every battle you endure is one more chain broken from your bloodline. Every victory you gain becomes a blessing multiplied to generations after you. This is why the tests are so severe, because the reward is eternal. The darkness fears you, because once you pass through, it can never touch your bloodline the same way again. So stand, endure. Do not fear the fire, for you will not be burned. Do not fear the waters, for you will not drown. Do not fear the silence, for you are never abandoned. For I, Michael, stand with you. My sword is drawn, my armies are ready, and heaven itself waits to crown you with the fulfillment of the promise. Child of light, this is the final testing ground, the moment before the dawn, the silence before the thunder. Hold fast, for the heavens are about to break open, and when they do, every battle, every tear, every scar will become your testimony of glory.
Child of the Most High, the time has come. You have walked through the valley of shadows. You have endured the storms, the betrayals, the silent nights. You have carried pain so deep that at times you thought you would break. And yet you did not break. You were bent, but not destroyed. Bruised, but not defeated. You are still here. And because you are still here, the heavens declare, the victory is already yours. Hear me now, for this is the word your spirit has longed for since the day your loved one departed this earth. They did not leave you behind. They went ahead to prepare the way. Their absence was not abandonment, it was alignment. They interceded for you in the realms unseen, and tonight heaven confirms their prayers have been answered. The door you have been waiting for is about to open. The chains that bound your family line are shattered. The curses that whispered over generations are silenced. The cycles of loss, of delay, of rejection, they end with you. The Lord Himself has written your name in fire upon the scrolls of destiny. No hand can erase it. No power of darkness can block it. No enemy can steal it. You are stepping into a chapter that was hidden since before your birth. Every trial was training. Every tear was a seed. Every silence was a setup. Now, all at once, the heavens cry out, it is time. I, Michael, speak this decree over you. You will walk into divine favor that will astound even your enemies. You will carry light so radiant that darkness will flee before it. You will rise where others fell. You will speak, and mountains will move. You will pray, and doors will open. You will dream, and those dreams will manifest in ways beyond your imagination. And listen closely. The one you lost is not lost. They are alive in the eternal light. They see you. They are proud of you. Their final earthly breath was not an ending, but a handoff. They carried the torch this far, and now you hold it. Carry it boldly, for it is not just a torch of memory, but of destiny. They rejoice because your victory is their victory too. But child, understand this. What is coming is not only for you. Heaven is raising you as a pillar for many. Through you, others will find healing. Through you, broken hearts will find hope. Through you, those chained in silence will hear the sound of freedom. This is why the battles were fierce, because you were being prepared to become a deliverer, a breaker of chains, a carrier of fire. Now, I place upon you a seal that no force can undo. I draw my sword in the Spirit, and I cut off every last thread of bondage that tied you to pain. I surround you with the armies of heaven. I anoint your steps with divine oil. Wherever you go from this day forward, the mark of heaven will go with you. Do not look back anymore. The grave cannot hold what God has released. The past cannot imprison what heaven has freed. You are crossing over into the land of promise. You are stepping into the inheritance your ancestors longed to see. You are the chosen one to break through. So, rise, lift your head, wipe your tears,
For the heavens shout over you even now, "Well done, beloved." The new season begins. This is the final word. Do not doubt. Do not delay. Do not shrink back. The scroll has been unsealed. The path has been cleared. The armies march with you. The light shines upon you. And I, Michael, seal this promise with the authority of heaven. Now, child, if you receive this word, declare it aloud. Say, Amen. Write, Amen. Let the heavens record your agreement, and let the earth witness your faith. For from this moment, your destiny is no longer hidden. It is revealed, released, and unstoppable. So it is written, so it is done. Amen.